And the Warriors have found their brick in Draymond Green.
And
He is a
Fultz. Bricks at the free throw line. I just had to fit that in. I'm sorry.
All right, sure. Draymond Green, brick from 3-point shooting, and becoming a brick. A brick, like a bad brick, a brick that's faulty in their wall of greatness.
And it's mean.
And it's mean.
He's just Kevin Durant a bitch.
He's just pure mean to Kevin Durant. But you do something stupid, and then you get pissed off when somebody says you should have passed.
Did you see the edit yet of Draymond Green?
How many times has he done that?
He's done that
in his
a lot.
career. How many times have me and you alone just watching him dribble up the stupid court and him just fall down? It happens all the time.
He really is a clumsy man.
Oh, not completely. And I think he's taken a big step back in his game. Honestly, he has not looked good at defense. He's shooting 20% from 3. He was shooting 3 years ago. He's shooting 34% from 3. Now he's shooting 20. And everyone's saying that he's actually getting out of shape. He looks heavier. He just does not look good right now.
Yeah.
And you're making the point that, it's either he's basically saying to the front office, me or Kevin Durant, choose between us. He's going to lose that fight 100 times out of, 100 times. Who the hell picks Draymond Green over Kevin Durant?
Not many people.
I wouldn't. The number 2 player in the world over top 50?
Yeah, the thing I didn't like about that was Draymond, he stole the rebound from KD. He was right there. He clearly saw him.
You just see Kevin Durant with his arms out. He's like, all right.
In his long-ass arms,
just pass me the ball, please, so I can hit this game-winning shot. He's like, what are you doing, Draymond? Stop dribbling up the court so fast.
I'll give Draymond his props. He was pretty good in the finals 2000. He was very good in the finals 2016.
15.
He was good in the finals before. He's always good in the finals.
The first finals?
I'd say the first and the second finals. Well, not the second one, the Cavs one. Before Kevin Durant got there.
Yeah.
The game. Yeah, that was when he got suspended in Game 6.
Yeah.
Game 7, he was great too. He was. After Kevin Durant got there, he did take a little bit of a step, a pretty big step back on offense. He became more of a facilitator.
Well, defense, he's a smart player. You see how well he fills out the lanes, and he's just a good defensive IQ. But he's slipping. I see players getting around him easier now.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a great defensive player. Probably top 5. The thing with him right now is that he's kind of coasting during the regular season like LeBron. And he's not LeBron.
He looks heavy, though.
Yeah,
Did you notice that? He looks like it's not even muscle.
Did you hear what he said after the game?
Too.
He said that when they lost to the whoever they just lost to, he said, he was like, listen, we're just going to get some wins together. We're going to win the championship, and all this will go away.
But the thing is, the Rockets took a huge step back.
Oh,
that was so dumb. You know how much I love Trevor Ariza.
12. I don't know if they could have
Luke,
afforded
my
to
boy,
pay.
Amute.
Yeah.
Letting those guys go, you can pay the luxury. You can go over the luxury. Especially, they were so close. They should have won that series.
They really should have.
If Chris Paul doesn't get hurt
doesn't get hurt and they don't miss 27 threes in a row,
they win. And I wish they did, because I hate seeing the Warriors in the finals. I hate it.
Yeah,
it's going to happen again. It will.
They're winning this year.
They might win next year, too.
They
will.
If Kevin Durant's still there.
They still have Curry.
Well, I know
they still have Curry.
I know they still got Curry,
Draymond.
but Kevin Durant took the role of the closer for them.
100%.
Steph's a closer in the regular season.
He's not clutching in the postseason, though.
Yeah, in the finals, he does okay in the finals. He gets his numbers.
But he's not Curry.
He doesn't elevate his game. He doesn't become like Kevin Durant averages.
Well, I wouldn't
35.
even say that he shows the numbers that he has in the regular season.
He gets the numbers on worse efficiency. He doesn't shoot as good in the finals. Yeah. LeBron elevates his game in the finals.
Except when he's on the free throw line.
And against the Mavericks.
Yeah.
he elevates his Kevin Durant elevates it. Even Draymond Green, he had that crazy Game 6 where he hit 6 threes. Game 7 in 2016, he hit 6 threes on the Cavs. They didn't win that game, mainly because of Draymond Green's suspension. The series shouldn't have even happened, but he's a fiery guy, and I don't think he intentionally.
Wouldn't say he's the smartest man, no.
No, when he brought up Kevin Durant's free agency and called him a bitch multiple times.
Oh yeah. Basically, did you read the actual excerpt?
Yeah,
what
it
happened?
said we won before you and we could win without you.
You can leave.
Leave, I don't care. And that's the worst thing.
You know what's funny is Draymond was the one that recruited him.
Oh yeah, he was the biggest part, I'd say, in that. Yeah. He was the one who really got to Kevin Durant, because Kevin Durant didn't even really like the decision after he made it. He was in his hotel room crying. I heard an article. Like a little bitch, but Yeah, Draymond, he shouldn't have crossed that line there. Steph, if he was there, I don't think that would have happened at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Draymond. Like, that's how he is as a person. Like, the media sometimes likes it, but I feel like the opinion on him has soured over the last couple of years.
Do you think Draymond thinks he's gonna get a max deal?
No,
obviously he's not.
No.
And I think it'd be stupid for
He's
any
not.
team that's not the. He's not gonna get a.
I think it's
supermax.
less of him getting a max deal and more of him
Supermax.
getting the more money that he deserves. Which I don't know his contract right now.
But here's the thing.
But he definitely doesn't
like,
have a max.
He deserves more money with the Warriors, but he doesn't deserve more. Let's say he goes to the Nets. The hell is he like? His numbers are going down with the Nets. Maybe he gets more rebounds.
That's the biggest thing with Draymond is that he's really not only good, but his stats are inflated because
you know who
he
he
plays
is?
with
You know
four
who he
other
is?
superstars.
I forget who said it. I was listening yesterday, but he is the Dennis Rodman of this team.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. He plays his role.
Is he?
Doesn't get 20 rebounds though, and doesn't.
But he's got that spark. He's the spark plug.
He's the spark plug.
The vocal leader.
Yeah, I just wish he would. He has to defer on offense, and he does for the most part. That's one of the. That was weird. When I was watching that, I expected him to pass it because he's a facilitator.
Sure, but that was just. I don't know what the hell he was thinking there.
No,
Maybe he thought there was more time on the clock. There was only like 4 seconds left.
Yeah, that was just embarrassing.
Like if you watch it, he's looking to pass, but like there wasn't enough time to get all the way down the court and pass it.
They had 3 seconds left.
Like he had his head up, looking to the left for a pass, but like he should have just given it to the trail man.
He should in that situation.
Like right as soon as he grabbed the rebound, hand it right off to Durant. Let Durant's daddy long legs take 2 steps up the court and he's already at the basket.
Yeah, in that scenario, if Stephen Curry or KD was on the floor, Draymond, you give up the ball.
Yeah.
You give up the ball to Clay. You give up the ball to.
I think he was looking. If you look at it, I think he was looking for Clay.
Clay was on the right side. He was looking to the left side, and then dribbled into a
Who was
double
on the
team.
left?
No, I don't even know who was on the floor. Probably like.
Well, KD was behind
Damian
Clay.
Jones. They was in transition and they didn't know what to do because they expected Kevin Durant to have the ball, and they're like, "What is this idiot doing, Draymond?"
You just see him going full speed into someone's legs. Like, it was funny.
It was like a 2K animation where he bumps it, he dribbles right into him.
But
and
how
bumps
he's
it.
like the funny thing is you see it so many times and he doesn't learn. Maybe he'll learn this time, but
Right now his biggest defense is I have a championship. I'm the defensive player of the year.
We'll move on from.
Yeah. Do you see Kevin Durant leaving because of this incident, or do you see him?
I don't think this makes an impact.
Do you think he leaves at all?
I think there's a 50% chance.
If
that he
I'm
leaves.
Kevin Durant,
It's either him or Clay. You can't keep both.
I think they're gonna go with Clay because
I think they would too.
I think they hope Kevin Durant's staying.
Clay's gonna be Hall of Fame. I don't know if Clay deserves to be a Hall of Famer.
Clay,
but the NBA Hall of Fame, you know how lax they are. Like players I've never even heard of in my life get in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Bill Bradley, average like.
Well, Bill Bradley. It's a different era, but still, like someone like Grant Hill. Grant Hill was good.
Right,
wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
But he's in the Hall of Fame for some reason.
After the season when Kevin Durant gets his 3rd championship, gets his 3rd Finals MVP, I could see him going to leave. Like he three-peated on a historic team. There's no he proved everyone wrong.
If you're the Warriors, you keep Clay, right?
Yeah, I would keep Clay over KD.
Clay's one of your top 5 greatest players. You can argue.
I would put more effort into keeping Clay. I don't think Clay's going anywhere either. I don't think Clay wants to go.
No, I think Clay wants to stay. I think him and Curry have,
But I think Kevin Durant. I think the front office of the Warriors also thinks that Kevin Durant, there's a pretty good shot he's gonna leave. I don't think there's
Steve Kerr is very confident that he's staying though. Maybe Michael Jordan needs to punch him in the face again.
Imagine Michael. I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah, he just takes Kevin, just punches Steve Kerr in the face, takes him to Charlotte.
Gives him some. Yeah, I as confident as you could be. Like the Warriors really hope KD stays. But I could.
You can't supermax.
How boring is it to play on the best team in the league though every year, especially if you're a top 2 player?
I don't know if it's boring, but like.
It's probably not boring, but I could see him exploring different
also,
options.
his reputation's hurt.
I could see, if he goes to anywhere else on the Warriors, he would instantly repair that relationship.
Let's say he goes to maybe the Wizards.
I don't think the Wizards, after this season, the Wizards have been pretty bad so far.
I know they've been trash, but
I could see him
and John Wall could be all right.
I could see him going to the Lakers, team up with LeBron.
I could definitely see that. But I don't think that helps his reputation at all.
Would you be fine with it?
wouldn't be happy about it.
Would you be more happy than him going back to the Warriors?
No.
Really?
If Boogie left, I'd be okay. Because I've just kind of accepted this at this point. Like, I just don't need to see LeBron and the Warriors going at it again. Especially just, it's too much. I don't want that.
LeBron wouldn't be. It would only be in the conference. It would only be in the conference.
That's what I mean. I don't want to see him going up against the Warriors.
He's probably gonna. I mean, this year. I don't really see him getting. I don't see him getting past. Right now, the Rockets are. I don't like the Rockets looking complete disarray.
They won by 20 points against the Warriors.
I know. I was about to say they're picking it up, but
they are picking it up.
Their defense at the small forward position is just.
That's
atrocious.
The problem. Why you don't get rid of Ariza?
They don't have any wings.
So stupid. And my boy Amute.
Luke, my boy.
Like, what do you pay for him? Like $5 million? And you get rid of him?
It can't be that much.
It can't. And like, he was such a big player. My boy.
Yeah, and then they got that really white British center. I forgot what his name is.
No.
He shoots lefty, hit a three. I don't
Clint
know why.
Capella.
He's getting minutes. Clint's. I mean, he's doing pretty. I don't know what his numbers are exactly. I guess he's averaging.
He plateaued in the
15
beginning
and,
of the
11.
season last year.
Yeah.
Like, everyone saw like.
Harden started off slow. I think they started off slow. I think they'll get a little better.
They'll pick it up. It's probably going to be them and the Warriors going at it, but you're not going to pass the Warriors, especially when Boogie comes back.
Where would you put the Lakers seeding wise? Would you put them
right now?
Who would you put above them in the Western Conference?
If Dallas puts it together.
Dallas looks good. Luka.
They don't look great. Like, they're looking better.
I don't think they're a playoff team, but
I could see Sacramento taking the Lakers, though. Like, you almost saw Indiana take down LeBron last year, you know?
Yeah. Right now, this is probably the year that LeBron's the most vulnerable, especially in the West.
I think he could go out in the first round if he gets the 8th seed. Not a chance. If he gets the 8th seed, he's not going to.
No, his team's.
If he gets the 8 or the 2nd seed, I don't think he. If he gets the 8 or the 7th seed, I don't think he's getting out of the first round, because then you got to beat the Rockets or the Warriors.
Yeah, with the Cavs, he was with a bunch of vets, and now he's with a bunch of...
I don't see him getting past the Clippers. That's a great team.
I don't know if the Clippers are going to... The Clippers are really well-rounded.
If they keep this up.
If they keep it
exactly, that's what it is. They're a great team. Like,
Trailblazers, too. Trailblazers
not
are 12-3.
getting past the Trailblazers. They beat them, but you're not getting past them.
If they have a good night... Yeah,
Spurs,
LeBron had to average...
and the Spurs, I don't know if you're... I don't think you're getting past the Spurs.
Spurs, I don't know how they do it.
It's
Every
pop.
year,
It's pop. It is. Like, you see... Like,
I don't know how Pop does it, though.
You see players leave the Spurs, and they suck. But then, it's...
Bellinelli's back. I love Bellinelli. He just hits the stupidest shots.
Yeah, I loved him with the Bulls. That's when I became, like, a cult following of him and Mr. Korver.
You do love Korver.
I do.
You like that Sixers trade for Korver? You think they're going to trade for him? I don't know why he's such on the... They have J.J. Redick. It's just a little taller, like... JJ's averaging like 17 points a game just on shooting. I don't think they need a Korver. No. They need a small forward right now. They have Wilson Chandler, but I'd like to see a backup one.
Well, they got Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy's a 2-guard.
Well, you put him at the...
Oh, you can actually. They don't have power forward. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
They definitely need a forward, because
Is Amir Johnson still with them? No.
Right.
Is he with the Bucks?
No.
I don't know who he's with, but...
Amir Johnson, he might be a free agent right now.
I like that pickup. No, I think he might be with Toronto or something like that.
Nah, he's everywhere, man. I remember on Toronto, he played the game Kobe came back. He scored like 30 points, and it was just the most random thing, and I've never seen him score anything more. I think he's probably a free agent right now. Or he's in China.
No, he's with the 76ers.
He's still on the Sixers?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's not like he's getting minutes, though. I haven't seen him play. He's averaging 48 minutes? Are you kidding?
Wow, I gotta keep up on my sports.
Yeah, I don't know. They have Wilson Chandler right now starting at the 4. Wilson's great, actually. I think Wilson's pretty underrated for what he does. He was a little buried over there in Nuggets territory. Nuggets, too. Forgot to talk about the Nuggets. They're looking great so far. Jamal Murray.
Nicola.
I still can't get over how he, one game he took only one shot. The next game he goes off for 35 and 20.
He's a weird player. Those Serbians.
Yeah, those Dan stuck in the gulag. That's where you learn how to pass.
Yeah, in the gulags.
Hey, Nicola, pass me some soup. Hey, that was right on the money. You should play basketball.
Bread and soup. It's how he grew to be 7 feet tall.
His parents were only 4'5".
Yeah.
They were certified midgets. He grew to be 6'10". He's pretty undersized for a center too, but there's no stopping him.
Yeah.
All right, where would you put Boban Marjanovic in your MVP ranking? You know his PER is like
570.
I put him like top 10.
Yeah.
You know his PER is
It's such a stupid stat, dude.
it's like kind of per 36.
Yeah, it's dumb. Like you look at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like his PER is crap, just because he played like 48 minutes a game. I don't like that stat.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I'm not a big analytics guy.
You got to go in the middle with it. You can't go purely on analytics, but you can't go purely on eye test. Like, there's a lot of people who think like Kobe's the greatest ever. Just and don't read any stats. Like, obviously Kobe's like top 10, but he's not the greatest ever. He didn't shoot he didn't shoot well enough to do it. He didn't do enough other things. Speaking of analytics, Tim Hardaway Jr. He's shooting 40%. Oh wait, that's a Knicks thing. Can we go into it?
It contains basketball, so might as well.
How do you I actually forgot to ask you this on the last one. He's shooting 40. He's shooting higher from 3 than the field. Do you think he's helping the team? Are you happy with his production?
No, I'm liking. He's too inconsistent.
Yeah, he really is.
I like him.
As a third or fourth
He's not
I'd say a third
reliable
option.
though.
As a third option, I think it would be a little better. He could get you a bucket when
Is
you
he
need.
your 6 man or is True your 6 man of the future?
Depends how True progresses. Right now.
The way it's looking.
Yeah, right now we have. You could even start Timmy at the 3 because he's at the 3 right now. In the future, even.
You can play him at the 3 just because you have a tall. The same thing comes up though. If you get Zion, you play him at the small. If you play him at the power, then you got a tall and a small team. You know.
Yeah, the Knicks are.
It's just a weird.
Whatever. Let's forget about the Knicks for now.
That's why I want Porzingis and Boogie at the 4 and 5.
Boogie down. How do you think he's gonna recover after his Achilles tear? No one's ever come back from it.
Successfully.
Dominique Wilkins is the only one whose stats didn't completely plateau. And I could see Boogie coming back from it. He's mobile for a center.
He's freaking huge too.
Yeah, he's probably one of the strongest players in the league too. Or he was for a little bit, and then he slimmed down.
He did when he wanted to shoot those threes.
Which he shot them pretty well. I can't even blame him.
I mean,
and he still was dominant in the post. I'm so upset that him and AD didn't get to.
That was great. They loved running the pick and roll with each other too.
Yeah, they were such a good fit, but the Pelicans, like, I don't blame him because after he tore his Achilles, like, you can't just offer him a max. What if he's like never the same?
Stupid. I hate that he went to the Warriors.
It's not the worst. He'll get his ring. He could show people he could play again.
It's got an asterisk on it, the ring though.
Yeah, it will. Just like, do you think Kevin Durant's rings have asterisks on them? Because at first,
if he has 3, then it's like, but.
And he's Finals MVP every time. He dominates in the Finals. It's clearly him that's the best player in the Finals.
Curry, without a doubt.
Curry still did pretty well in last year's Finals.
I think he could win by himself. Well, not by himself, but I think he could. I think it was just a weak move. Like, he could have gotten past the Warriors with Russ.
I think it was a Russ thing. Speaking of Russ, we could talk about the Thunder now.
Sure.
The Thunder have been going on, I think they're on like a 3-game winning streak right now.
Yeah, they're looking decent.
Where do you stand on Russ? Do you have him like...
I like him. Not...
Would you take him... Would you take him as your best player?
No, he's a 2. He's a complimentary piece. Even though he might be the best player on your team, he's not your number 1 option.
If you give him the slightest bit of basketball IQ, and he has good IQ, but I'm talking about like better IQ.
Yeah, shooting IQ. IQ.
Give him like a point guard's IQ. Don't give him a shooting guard's mentality. I think he would be probably...
Well, that's what he was, but he felt contained. Like, he felt like he was in a box when he was with Durant, but like...
That's where he did.
That's
right
where
now,
he excels,
him on the loose, like, he's not doing it. He got knocked out by a rookie in the Jazz.
Yeah. Well, that Jazz team was very good.
Donovan Mitchell actually regressed this year.
I know. He's only getting like 15 points a game or something like that.
He's having more of those games where he's shooting, like, only getting 15. He's averaging 23, but he's only shooting 40%.
Well, look at all the guys that
and
did.
Tatum too.
Yeah, I was just about to say Tatum. Jaylen Brown.
Tatum's thing is so stupid though. He worked out with Kobe once, and he's taking all these stupid mid ranges.
But here's the thing. Well, he was always a good. I always liked him taking the mid range shots.
Now he's
deep
only,
mid ranges, not deep mid ranges.
Yeah. Now he's mainly taking them though.
But you also have to take into effect the all the new pieces on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Because he only played with Kyrie for half the season.
Yeah, you really got to give him time.
Only played 6 minutes with Gordon Hayward.
I don't even think he was on the floor for that.
Probably not. But you know what I mean.
You know, Derrick Rose was there for every single time someone's ankle popped out. He was there for Paul George's on the USA team. He was there for Gordon Hayward's on the Cavs, and he was there for Karis LeVert's.
He's just an omen.
Yeah, he sacrifices other people's legs so his
can be better now.
It's like baby legs. He puts lotion on them and they grow for the game.
It's like the episode of American Dad with the
I can't move. I gotta jump it.
Oh, all right. So
I think we covered a lot of stuff there.
Yes, I think we did pretty good. Pretty good.
Not bad. All right, Tony and Foley signing off.
Have a good day, fellas.